Good morning, YouTube, and we have some new cards from Rage of the Abyss, and this time it's a very exciting one, and that's why I decided to make a video, because we have a new wave of not only illusion monsters, they're also fusion monsters, but they're also a next chapter for the Diabellstar story. So we're going to go over them. It's actually quite promising, right? And there's a lot to break down with these releases. So, in short, there's a new archetype called Azamina, and it looks like some sort of a dark version of the Whitewoods story. And you're going to see a lot of the fusions here kind of look like the Whitewoods synchros. So it's probably tied together in some way or another. We're starting off with the best one. We have I think it was 9 new cards for Sinful Spoils and Azamina. As always, like the video, subscribe, comment down below. This is a morning recording. I love those. Waking up with a coffee for some news in Japan. Asamina Ray Silvera. It's a level 6 Dark Illusion fusion monster. Chimera is going to be eating really good. It requires an illusion monster plus a light spellcaster monster, but spoiler, you can fusion summon these by just sending cards from the field in the hand. They have an alternate summoning condition with the Sinful Spoils cards. So even though illusion plus light spellcaster is fine, you can cheese them out. Any battle damage your Azamina monsters take, other than Silvera, is that they inflict to your opponent is doubled, which is also really good. Again, very easy to go into OTKs with illusions. And this is actually an illusion that can be destroyed by battle. Interesting. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you contribute this card and negate that effect. This is an omni-negate, straight up. Dodges Imperm and Droplet and stuff. If this is destroyed by battle card effect, you can add one Sinful Spoils trap from your deck to your hand. This is obviously the best one of them, and there's also a very easy way, 1-card combo with Diabellstar that you can actually summon this. Absolutely amazing. Light Spellcaster is going to be common amongst most of the fusions, I think. And, you know, in a world where you play this in Chimera, or you play this even in something that plays fusion, deployment, and Cartesia, which is a light spellcaster, it's super, super easy to summon. You play a Chimera variant with illusions and fusion deployment for Cartesia. It's very easy to summon. We got Risiliago, which is, again, same typing, same attributes, same materials. If it is fusion summoned, you can add an Azamina or a Sinful Spoils card from your deck to your hand. This is extremely strong because it adds all the Azamina cards and all the Sinful Spoils cards, and obviously we already have such good Sinful Spoils already. Even if original gets hit, there's still going to be more that come in the future. So it's just really, really good. Monster your opponent controls lose 500 for each Azamina you control, and if it is destroyed by battle card effect, you can add a Sinful Spoils spell. So they all float, they all give you advantage back, and this one looks exactly like RCL, the Synchro. This is a new one that doesn't really mimic any of the Whitewoods. It kind of looks like Snake Eyes Oak if it was a man. It's weird. It is a Dark Illusion, and it requires an Illusion and a Fiend. So this is generic for Chimera. And if it is fusion summon, you can target one card in the field and send it to the graveyard. So it is instant removal. It's a very cheap Guardian Chimera, basically. And during each standby phase, you can target one Azamina or Sinful Spoil in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Just incredible. Really, really solid cards. And this is the level 8 Moa Regina. Illusion monster +1 level 6 or higher Fiend monster. Again, very easy to make in Chimera. Target an illusion in your graveyard, except Regina and special summon it. So every single turn you can summon back an illusion, which is great. When a Sinful Spoils or Azamina card or effect is activated, you can target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them. I think this one is a bit weaker than the other ones. I mean, the other ones are so easy to get out, and they have such good 1-for-1, 1-for-2 effects, which is just incredible. This one seems a bit weaker. I don't think that you necessarily need it, but you know, we will see. Now, Azamina is getting 3 more supplementary cards. They get a normal spell, Sacred Azamina. Revealed one Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck, and send one Sinful Spoils card from your hand or field to the graveyard for every 4 levels it has. And if those cards are set, you reveal them. You send them to the graveyard anyway, so I'm not sure what does that have to do. Then special summon the revealed monster, and this is a fusion summon. So essentially, right, we will see in a second that there's a new Sinful Spoils card that searches Azamina cards, which means that a Diabellstar to that card searches this card, sends the other Sinful Spoil, which is a continuous, and you can immediately summon the level 6 by sending one Sinful Spoil, and you automatically get an Omni Negate, right? Incredible. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one as a Mina monster you control or in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and then add it to your hand. So, super well-rounded, I think. Azamina affiliates. Affiliates. Okay. I think YG organization called this offenders. You can only use one of the first and second effects per turn, and only once that turn. During the main phase, you can reveal, and this is the quick play, reveal an Azamina fusion monster from your extra deck and send one Sinful Spoils card from your hand or field. For every 4 levels, special summon the revealed monster. So the same thing as a quick play, and during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Azamina monster, special summon it. This is why you get only one effect, because this card is incredible. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. It seems like a very big engine so far, but you know, we'll have to see until people like break this. Azamina Hamartia. You can only use one of these effects per turn. One is reveal one Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck and shuffle one Sinful Spoils card from your graveyard or banishment into the deck for every 4 levels. Special summon the reveal monster. Same thing. Banish from the graveyard, target a Sinful Spoils spell and trap, and set it to your field, but it cannot be activated this turn. So that's a bit worse because you can only activate one of the effects and then you have to wait another turn, but we can see Diabellstar here in the artwork, which is cool. Now, the Sinful Spoils cards, this is where it all connects to Diabellstar, okay? We've seen her in the artwork. She's obviously here still. This is a continuous Sinful Spoils. You can set this from the deck with Diabellstar. It's Sinful Spoils Deception. You can tribute one monster from your hand or field and add one Azamina card from your deck to your hand. So what you do is you summon Diabellstar. Diabellstar sets Deception. Activate Deception, tribute Diabellstar, add Sacred Azamina. Azamina reveals the level 6 and sends Deception to the graveyard and summons Silvera. Okay, so Diabellstar is a 1-card Omni Negate with this card. 1-card Omni Negate. Yeah, that is it. If a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard and you control an Azamina, you can make your opponent lose 1,500 life points, and if you do, you gain the same amount. And during the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there from the face-up spell and trap turn, this turn you can set it, so you even get it for free, and it's not one effect per turn. It's incredible. Sinful Spoils Offenders, normal trap, sick art. You can use both of the effects each once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster from that deck or extra deck and you control Diabellstar, a Diabellstar monster, target one monster they control and shuffle it into the deck. Not bad. There's a lot of like Sinful Spoils cards, so you're going to have to pick and choose whichever ones you really want. And if your Diabellstar monster battles an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, and that opponent's monster's attack becomes halved battle damage. So I think the main thing about this engine is that Diabellstar creates a 1-card Omni Negate, which is crazy. And I think this will be a very good, like, illusions are obviously on the up and up. It's a new typing, so Konami is going to be releasing a ton of cards for it. If you don't have Nightmare Magicians yet, Nightmare Apprentice, sorry, then it's only going to go up probably as new cards get revealed. Probably consider picking it up at some point. But this looks really promising. Even as like an engine, it requires one Sacred Azamina and one Deception, basically. And you can just cheat out an Omni Negate from the extra deck. If you're already playing Diabellstar, it's like 2 cards that cycle themselves, set themselves. It's really, really good. So your thoughts on this archetype in the comments below. Really happy. Also, Goblin Biker support came out, so check out YG Organization, which this is their images, and they have obviously really good information. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.